I made a video a few months ago talking about how the biggest obstacle to early retirement is health insurance. Well, that obstacle is possibly going to get even bigger in the new year in 2026. I don't know how many people are aware of it, but this whole government shutdown thing is a big part of that is health insurance, and a big part of that is the enhanced premium subsidies that were enacted during COVID, I believe, back in, I think, 2021. And I remember when they enacted those subsidies, I mean, they were pretty generous. I mean, a single person could be making, I believe, maybe as much as $120,000 a year and still get at least, a partial subsidy for the health insurance premiums. And those are set to expire at the end of this year, at the end of 2025. And so the question is, should they be renewed? That's what they're going to be fighting about. And if they're not renewed, I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think then we go back to the original subsidy plan in the original Affordable Care Act. And I think those subsidies, if you made more than, or once you got up to a single person, once you got up to about $60,000 a year, the subsidies just cut off. I believe they called it a subsidy cliff. And after about $60,000 a year, it dropped off like to nothing if you were one penny over about $60,000. I believe the $60,000 is something like the 4 times the poverty level, something like that. But that's what they tried to make more generous with the enhanced subsidies they enacted in 2021. So that's a real problem for early retirees and well, frankly, anybody on Obamacare. And depending on what happens, I'm watching it pretty closely to see what happens. I'm still working full time, but I'd like to retire, but I'm not 65 yet. And so until you turn 65 to get Medicare, you've got to buy your own health insurance. And so this is going to be a big deal for early retirees that are on Obamacare. Now, if you have a very low income, like, maybe way below 60,000 for a single person, then maybe you'll still get full subsidies. And I guess if you're under about 60, I don't know the exact number, so you'll have to check me on that. But for very low income, maybe things won't change much. But for people who are kind of in that 60 to 120, which includes a lot of self-employed people that rely on it, your premiums are going to go up quite a bit, I believe, at the end of this year, unless they figure out something by the end of the year to extend those subsidies. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please press the like button and please consider subscribing to my channel. I'd really appreciate that. Thanks for watching.